Live.
I think we are too.
Hey everybody!
Hello guys, how you doing? How you doing?
Will and Faith here with Get to the Root Health and Wellness.
Yes.
Today is Wednesday,
Yes,
and y'all
it
know
is.
what we love to come and do on Wednesdays.
Yes.
What do we love to come and do, Coach?
Well, this is healthy habits, healthy life. This is where we come and we talk about how our choices becomes our habits and our habits become our lifestyle. So this is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for us to share with you some of the things that we have learned, dialogue with you,
Yes.
hopefully answer some of the questions that you may have about living a healthy lifestyle. And it all starts with choices. Okay.
Yes.
So it all starts with our choices.
So true.
Yes.
So true.
So thank you so much for joining us this evening. Queen and I never take it for granted when you guys come into our home, and we thank you for allowing us to come into your home.
Yes.
Hello, Jody. How you
Jody,
doing?
thank you for joining
Thank
us.
you so much
Jody.
for joining us.
Let me go put you up on the screen,
Yes,
girl.
yes,
Thank
yes.
you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank you.
Again,
Thank you.
Will and Faith here
Yes.
with Get to the Root, where we love to inspire, motivate, and
Yes.
educate on how we all
Yes.
can live a healthy life. Because
That's right.
why? Our health is our wealth.
Yes, it
okay.
is. Yes,
so
it
if
is.
it's your first time joining us, go ahead on, hit that like button,
Yes.
hit the subscribe button, hit the share button.
Yeah.
Let everybody know, hey, come join Will and Faith, and we're gonna all take this walk together on becoming healthier, fitter, right? Enjoying the abundant life that we all so deserve.
Yes, we do.
So if it's your first time joining us, leave a comment below. Let us know where you're chiming in from. We have some people coming in. Let me see. We have Misty. Hey, Misty.
How you doing?
Thank you so much for joining us.
Jody Lynn. Hey, Jody.
All in the house. Thank you so much for joining us.
So
we appreciate you. You and you.
Yes. Hopefully you guys are having great holidays and things like that. We love you too.
Yes, we love you too, Misty. You're so sweet. We love you, girl.
Yes.
You guys are out, and guys and gals
are
our inspiration. You all keep us driving to keep going, to keep thriving, right? Because together we all achieve more.
Yes.
So it takes me and Will, takes each one of you joining us, giving us that love and support.
That's right.
And and hey, we all gonna do this because we all deserve to live a healthy life. So,
yes, we do.
This is a two-way dialogue.
Yes, it is.
Back and forth.
Yes.
We're talking about healthy eating, right?
Yes.
And I'm not going to get into Dr. Will's presentation, but healthy eating, sometimes we tend to complicate it, right? What exactly is healthy eating, right? And why? Why should we concern ourselves with healthy eating? So thank you again for joining us. So
yes.
Take it over, Doc.
All right, here we go. We're going to try to share our screen with you so you can see what we're going to be bringing this evening. As you can see on the screen, we're going to be talking about the 4 quadrants of lifestyle medicine. Okay. Baudet and his associates, they came up with a wonderful article where we was talking about lifestyle medicine. Okay. That is the new actual treatment, if you will, for reducing chronic illnesses and diseases. Now, I said treatment, okay? Really, lifestyle medicine is a prevention method, okay? What it does, it either reduces or eliminates attracting chronic illnesses and diseases. And how can you do that? You can do that by practicing and exercising the 4 quadrants of lifestyle medicine. And we're going to get into those 4 quadrants and let you know what they are. But tonight, we're going to talk about one of those 4 quadrants, which Queen was saying earlier, and that's healthy eating, okay? And we're going to break down each one of these quadrants from one week to the next so we can unpackage it so you can really get a good understanding of what the 4 quadrants are. Because the 4 quadrants actually is going to guide your choices, okay? And when you have good choices, what we say, after you have good choices, it becomes good what? Habit, which also becomes a good lifestyle. Okay, right. So it all ties together. Okay,
and education is key.
Absolutely.
Information is key.
Yes,
but more importantly, applied information is key. Right.
Yes.
So we can have all the knowledge, but until we start applying what we're learning,
right,
it means really nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, so really applied knowledge is power.
It is power.
Okay.
It is.
So we're just coming to share with you information that we've learned.
Yes.
Information that may inspire and motivate you to make those healthy choices, to create healthy habits,
right?
So that you can have that healthy lifestyle.
That's
okay,
right. That's right. Wow, we have people from Lexington.
Oh,
Jody's from Lexington, Mendoza. All right, Angela's from Mendoza. That's awesome.
All right, no, that's her name, Mendoza.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I was like Mendoza.
Yes.
Break that one down for me.
Yes. All right.
Okay, so we're going to get into our presentation. Okay. And if you have any questions during the presentation, just please feel free to ask, and we'll try to get those answered the best we can. Okay. So let's go on to the next slide here, Queen.
Okay.
All right. We're going to talk a little bit about, and Queen's going to show our slide here. Remember, we was talking about the 4 quadrants of lifestyle medicine, and these are the 4 quadrants: healthy eating, healthy weight, active living, and emotional resilience. And Baudet and his associates were saying that if you practice all 4 of these quadrants, then you will have or should have a healthy lifestyle. Okay. So we're basing all of the lifestyle medicines around these 4 quadrants. Okay. And tonight, like I said earlier, we're going to break down healthy eating. So Queen, let's go into the healthy eating. Okay. Oh, can you back up for a second, Queen? You probably can't. Let's see right here. Okay. Great. If you look at our pyramid there to the side, it says what really determines health or disease. I want you to focus on that for a second. And on the side of that pyramid, it says 70 to 90% of chronic illnesses come or can be eliminated based on this quadrant. So that's actually what that's saying, and it has physiology in there, biochemistry, genetics, environment, lifestyle, but all of those we're talking about all tie in to the 4 quadrants of lifestyle medicine. Okay.
But the main quadrants, it seems like, is lifestyle. Lifestyle
exactly.
is
That's the
huge part. Lifestyle.
Yes.
Then our environment.
Yes.
Physiology, biochemistry, and then
last
genetics.
But not least.
Look how small genetics is up top.
Genetics.
That's a very small variable, right?
Very small.
So we do have control over our health, believe it or not. And we all were given a certain set of genetics, but that's not our doom, right?
Because when you look at it, your genetics came from your mom and your dad, okay? And so we all have those chromosomes in us. There's nothing we can do about that. However, what are you feeding your body?
Right.
That is the trigger. It's no different than you putting gas in your car. What type of gas are you putting in your car? Okay. Are you putting watered down gas in your car, which means it will probably run sluggish, or are you putting premium gas in your car, which means it will run at this optimal level? Okay. Oh, I see a lot of great friends here. Bernetta. Hello. It's so good to see you, Bernetta. Yes.
And let's see who's this natural beauty role.
Oh, yes.
You're watching all the way from the Bahamas. Well, hello there.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us for the Bahamas.
So
Is that why I'm having these hot flashes here? No, don't tell nobody, y'all. It's menopause, but it's all good. It's all good. But thank you for joining us from the Bahamas. Thank you so much.
Wow.
We have Misty Blue.
Yeah, Misty Blue.
Okay.
Listen, Misty.
Misty.
Need this.
Struggling with dairy.
Yes,
you know what? Dairy is a hard one to knock, but you can do it, Misty. You can do it. And we'll talk a little bit later about that. But that dairy is hard.
Yes,
and it's very addictive. But you can do it. If I can kick it, Will kicked it, our kids kicked it, you can do it, okay?
We'll talk about that after we finish with the presentation, okay?
Definitely
going to talk a little bit about that. Let's go to the next slide there, Queen. Yes.
Okay.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually talk about the misinformation, okay? First of all, I know most of you definitely know that our nation is the wealthiest in the world, okay? We spend more money on health care or sick care, however you want to call it, than any other country, any other nation. Okay, but we still have the poorest health outcomes of any other country. Okay, and what I discovered is that our most important problem actually is our what? Poor lifestyle choices. And that's all based, believe me, it's all based on misinformation. There's so much information out there about what's healthy, what's not healthy. This is healthy, this is not healthy. I found a little clip chart here. If you go back there for a second, Queen, it says fake health food. You think granola bars. When I was growing up, yeah, if you had a granola bar, and I mean, that was healthy, and vitamin water, that was healthy. Olive oil, oh yes, that's definitely, you need olive oil. If you want to use oil, use olive oil. That's the best. And the extra virgin is even better. But that's what we were told. Okay, veggie chips, things like that. Fake meat.
It's like the more processed the food was, exactly, we were marketed that was the healthier choice. Yes. And actually, in all reality, it has not worked in our favor.
No, it hasn't.
I can't remember the article that came out a while back. It was saying, 90% of a lot of our standard American diet food choices is the ultra processed foods, like you see here. And that's why our nation, I believe, is one of the sickest, because we're thriving on a lot of unnatural foods, highly processed foods. That's really salt,
a lot of
oil,
sugar, a lot of oils,
a lot of fake foods, right? And our bodies, I mean, it'll use it, but it's not giving us the best outcome. It's not giving us the health that we deserve to have. So I believe we just need to get back to our roots of eating real food. And I don't want to jump ahead of Dr. Will, but
that's good though. That's good conversation.
Eating
that's good
real foods,
absolutely,
the foods that we don't need a label for, that has 20 million different ingredients in it that we can't pronounce, right? If we don't know what it is, our bodies won't know what it is. Okay. So I just think, from my personal opinion, I know for me, I had to get back to eating just real food, right? Real food that didn't need a label, that didn't have 20 ingredients in it that I couldn't pronounce.
Absolutely.
Just getting back to eating real food, simple foods.
And we're gonna talk about that too. First, I'm going to give you I pulled out a couple of agencies and their definition of what healthy eating is. And this first one came from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. They said, and I want you to follow this, listen to this, and then tell me, what did you get out of this? Okay. They said that following a healthy eating pattern that includes a variety of nutritious foods and drinks, getting the number of calories that's right for you, not eating too much or too little. So that's their definition of healthy eating. Now I have a question for you. Okay, so what actual food items did they talk about in this definition of healthy eating? I mean, did you understand anything that they were saying for you to gain health through healthy eating? Did they actually give you any type of healthy food to eat? They said following a healthy eating pattern. Okay, what's a healthy eating pattern? Okay, is that a particular food? What are they talking about? It includes a variety of nutritious foods and drinks. Okay, so what is that? I mean, they're not actually being specific. It's very vague. It's very broad. You really don't know. So we have a couple of comments down here.
AW?
Yes, from AW. How you say AW? I'm trying to see if we can put it down.
The government purposely confuses people because as long as we as a society are sick, they make profits with evil and corrupt big pharma.
Oh, yeah.
Amen to that. Yes. These past two, These past 2 years, mainstream. It's so true.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, the money is, I don't know who said this, money isn't made in healthy people and dead people.
Right.
It's the folks that's in the middle. Keeping everybody sick, right? Keeping us all confused.
Right.
not knowing what to do, feeling hopeless.
Right.
Like, we just, we have to be told what to do.
That's true.
Right. And what to eat and how to eat. And really, we're not being told what to eat and how to eat. But we're being marketed, the convenient foods and the highly processed foods and all those things. So that is so true, AW. That is definitely so true.
Yes.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. AW, mainstream media never talks about eating healthy and exercising to help people have success. It's so true.
It's a topic all into itself.
It is. It's all about lifestyle, right? Lifestyle medicine, eating healthy, moving your body, reducing your stress, all those things to reduce inflammation, which puts us at risk for
chronic illnesses,
viruses and diseases.
Obesity,
exactly,
diabetes.
So you're absolutely right, AW, most definitely. So getting back to your definition from the U.S. Health Department, that meant nothing to me.
It meant nothing to me.
Another thing that I think confuses me a lot when I hear different agencies talk about healthy eating. Or doctors, they say, get your carbs, and get your protein, and they talking macronutrients, right? And I'm like, okay, when I go in the store, I see food, I don't see carbs, I don't see protein, I don't see, what is that? What does that translate to me? So I think, we just need to get back to talking real food, fruits, vegetables, potatoes, whole grains. I mean, those are foods that I think are recognizable in the store.
And it's simple.
Right. And it's simple.
It's simple. It is very difficult to try to eat 20% of carbs.
Yeah, like what is that?
I mean,
everything we eat has carbs in it, proteins, fats.
Yep.
Everything. Right.
Everything.
So I think that keeps a lot of confusion going. Where we're focused on the wrong thing.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I think if we just start keeping it simple.
Yes.
Very
much
apples. Strawberries, fruits, bananas,
potatoes,
potatoes, beans, rice.
Yes. And if some of you have visited Get to the Root website and you've seen various foods that Queen has created, and some of you saw our Thanksgiving feast that we had, and all of that was basic foundation plants. Okay. Everything that was on that table was either plant, some type of plant, or food based. Okay. Nothing out of the way, all the ingredients you knew. So you look at the food, because when we start talking about healthy food, the first thing people said, okay, I got to eat a lot of what they call rabbit food. Okay. A lot of lettuce, a lot of this, a lot of that. But, there are some variations of foods that we can put together for you. Okay. Or show you. And then you can go to the website and you can view some of that. So let's get into this definition also here about what the lifestyle medicine said. Okay. And then this is the article from Baudet and his associates. They said that healthy eating is the increased consumption of whole plant-based foods. Okay. Now, this is the key here, right? Because I know a lot of people that first of all, they say, okay, I would like to go plant-based, but I can't go all the way. I don't want to go all the way. Well, Baudet talked about that as well, because they said minimizing animal-based products, including dairy, okay, and processed foods with added sugar, salt, and oil. Okay, so you may not be able to go cold turkey like Queen and I did. You may need to take steps to go towards a healthier lifestyle. And okay, that's fine. But the key is, and I've heard Dr. McDougall say that, hey, if you need a little salt in order to eat more vegetables, then put a little salt on it. Okay, put the salt on the table, use the salt, because the main ingredient is what? Let's get the vegetables in. Okay. So you may not be at a point where you can just totally go cold turkey. And if you're not, it's okay, but it's better off to start the journey versus not going at all. Okay. So increased consumption of whole plant-based food. And that consists of dark leafy greens, vegetables, fruits, legumes, and whole grains. Well, you see how in this article from Baudet, they actually gave you particular food items that you can eat to gain health, food items that are described as healthy eating. And that's the key. So there's no ambiguity there. You know what type of foods that will give you optimal health. Okay. So that's the key to healthy eating. You need to know what type of food. There's so many people, even yourself, and I know we have sat back and said, okay, I know I need to eat healthy, but what is healthy eating? We grew up in a culture where we actually leaned and was modeled from our parents, and they did the best they could for us. And we thought that that was healthy. Like I know for many years, I thought yogurt was healthy and I thought milk was healthy and all these other food items that I've now found out that, perpetuates chronic illnesses and diseases. So I've learned now over the years, and also I've learned in our process and our journey of going whole food plant-based, that we need to eliminate some of those things. Matter of fact, if you can eliminate all of them, that would be the best for you. Okay. So yes.
So a healthy diet is one that's centered around
definitely
whole plants, dark leafy greens, fruits, vegetables, beans, rice, and minimizing your meats, your dairy, if you can eliminate them, but at least minimize them. So that means what my plate should look like.
So let's look at the food plate. Remember now, the U.S. Department of dietary, and what they do is agriculture. They look at they call it my plate.
Okay.
So they look at your plate. You got your plate. Okay. So break that plate down, Queen. How would you break that plate down?
Well, to me, a healthy plate would be mostly fruits and vegetables, and I'll say vegetables, starchy vegetables like beans, rice, your grains.
Yes.
And then if I were to, and I'm currently for 6 years now been plant-based, but for someone that is just trying to transition, maybe 1/4 of their plate being meat.
Okay.
Right.
There you go.
Instead of 1/2 of the plate being meat, maybe 1/4 of the plate can be meat.
Right.
And then,
I'm sorry, Queen. I didn't mean, but Queen hit a very important point there when she said 1/4. Majority of society today, if you was to see someone in a restaurant today, now they don't have 1/4 of vegetables on their plate. Matter of fact, 100% of their plate is meat.
Right. So it need to be flipped.
Right? It need to be flipped. Yes. Yes. So, I mean, I'm sorry, Queen. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
So, I mean, but what my plate would look like, and I'm not here to judge anyone, because we're all, in different, we're on the same journey, but we're at different stages of becoming healthy.
Yes.
And so what my plate would look like would be all plants, right? My potatoes, my vegetables, some fruit.
Yes.
That's what my plate would look like. But for someone that's trying to transition, hey, cut back on the meat.
Right.
If you're looking at the whole plate, 1/4 of it, maybe your meat, and then the rest, some starch, some potatoes. I love potatoes, right? And some vegetables of some sort.
Yes.
So we don't have to make it difficult.
That's right.
And a lot of times I think when it comes to making healthy lifestyle transitions, we see ourselves as deprivation and being deprived.
Right.
But there isn't any, right? You're depriving yourself of being at risk for chronic illnesses and diseases. Hey. Now look at it that way.
Now that's a great way of looking at it, Queen.
Look at it that way.
That's a great way. Look at
it that way.
Yes.
And so for me, if through information and science and research is showing that the more of the animal and the dairy and processed foods that we eat, the more inflammation, the more chronic diseases develop, then I personally want to minimize my intake of those foods.
That's correct.
Okay.
When we transitioned our children, that's what Queen did. She transitioned them. She started putting more and more vegetables on the plate. They had to eat their veggies first and their starches. They had to eat that first before they ate the meat. And then it came to a point where she was putting more and more and more vegetables on the plate. It came to a point before they can get dessert, they had to finish everything, but they couldn't finish everything because what? Because
the fruits and the starchy vegetables was filling them up where they couldn't eat the meat.
Exactly.
the meat that was on their plate.
That's right.
And so
we was throwing it away. Because they wanted the dessert.
Right.
They wanted the dessert, so they wouldn't eat the meat. So we had to end up throwing the meat away.
Right.
So the process actually worked. I mean, it worked well. Now we're talking about, our oldest, Destiny's 14, and Jermaine and Jemiah, our 2 grandbabies, are 10 and 9. And we started this journey 6 years ago. Okay, so that goes to show you what their age was. 7, 4 and 3.
Right.
So yeah. So
it can be done.
It can be done. It can be done.
It's a process.
It is.
And for some, it's a quicker process than others.
Yes.
But I like to always say, just eat more plants.
There you go.
Eat more plants, and I guarantee you, the more you eat them, the more you will begin to enjoy them. Right. The more your body will begin to crave them. Our body craves what we feed it the most.
That's the truth.
Right?
That's the truth.
So the more you eat more vegetables and more potatoes and more beans and more, I love broccoli and kale and Brussels sprouts. But and collard greens, honey. I can eat me a big old pot of collards. But I'm just saying, the more I began to eat more plants, the more my body began to crave plants, right? So just keep that in mind in your day-to-day walk. That your body will crave what you feed it the most.
Okay? And one thing I want to say too is, when you start transitioning, eating from the unhealthy food to the healthy food, your microbiomes in your gut flora, it's going to fight you. Okay. So just stay the path. You may feel a little uncomfortable. Some people feel great. I mean, just instantly, because their body's like, oh, finally, they're giving me something that I could really use for energy. Okay. But if you start feeling a little weird or a little off, just stay the course, but also make sure you check with your doctor, let your doctor know what you're doing. You also want to do that. You don't want to self-medicate yourself or self-assess yourself. Share it with your doctor. Tell them, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm eating now. And your body's going to make adjustments, whether it's going to the positive or the negative. It's going to make the adjustment. And once it makes that adjustment, it loves equilibrium. It's going to balance itself out, and you're going to be fine. Okay. So we got a couple of comments down there. Queen, somebody said that, Queen's recipes are amazing. Yum, yum. Thank you. That was AJ. Yeah. AW. Yeah. Yes. Then Misty was saying that so delicious. I love eating plant-based. Do you do smoothies? Thank you, Queen. Thank you for putting that on there. Thank you. Yep. Do you do smoothies? I put almond milk, natural peanut butter, cocoa powder, and frozen bananas. That sounds amazing, Misty. That sounds good, Misty.
Yes. Early on in my plant-based journey, I know I did a lot of smoothies.
Yes.
My kids used to do a lot of smoothies. They do them more so in the summertime, but for me, I try to eat my food instead of drink my food.
Yes.
Because I find I stay fuller longer. But it's totally
awesome.
It's all about what floats your boat.
Yes.
If that works for you, getting those smoothies in, then so be it.
And it sounds good, and I know it's good. Yes.
I love adding greens to my smoothies. If I do a smoothie, definitely adding those greens in, right? Yes. And some berries, all of those wonderful things. They all work.
Yes, they do.
Right?
What's beautiful too about it, everything that you named in your smoothie, we all recognize.
Yeah.
And your body recognizes it. Yeah. So you best believe if it tastes good, hey, that's what you do.
Yeah.
I think it was one of the doctors, Dr. Esselstyn, I think he eats the oats and his berries every day.
Yes.
Every day. If you find something that you like, it's nothing wrong with you eating the same thing every day. Okay. There's nothing at all wrong with that. Okay.
So true.
That is so true. So let's talk real quick, Queen, about some of the benefits of eating a majority plant-based diet. Okay. So the lifestyle medicine, healthy eating benefits. Okay. One of the things it does what? Chronic illness and disease prevention versus treatment. Okay. Most of the time when people get sick, why? They get sick and they want what? Treatment. They want something to take care of that issue that they have going on. Well, living a whole food plant-based lifestyle or practicing or exercising the 4 quadrants of lifestyle medicine, which is healthy eating. It is an anti-inflammatory diet, okay, and it has very beneficial, a whole lot of beneficial effects on obesity and diabetes. You know, which are these are recognized as risk factors for cardiovascular disease and numerous cancers. Okay, so you want something that's going to what? Eliminate or lower your risk of getting these chronic illnesses and diseases. Okay?
I think Hippocrates said it best.
Yes.
Let food be thy medicine.
Yes.
And medicine be thy food.
There you go.
So I think if every time we go to eat something, if we could just ask ourselves real quick, is this going to promote health?
Yes.
Or is it going to diminish my health? Right?
Yes.
And, you know, if it's not in that food group of fruits, vegetables, potatoes, grains, whole grain, you know, sort of say, look, do I really want to do this? Because my health is my wealth.
It is.
And that's what I try to practice personally, to ask myself, is this going to promote health or is it going to diminish my health?
Right.
And and so I try to at all times keep that front and center when I'm about to eat something. And now in my journey, just where I am, certain items I don't even consider food anymore.
Right.
Because I believe food should be nourishments to our body.
That's true.
And it's not nourishing. Yeah. So I don't, certain foods I do not see as food anymore.
Right.
And I think that has really helped me, especially when I go in the grocery store. Because you know, the grocery store can be
it could be a whirlwind.
You know, highly processed, you know, foods, and they have them all right there to register, and they can call your name and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
But I have grown in my journey, and I now I no longer view those items as food anymore. So but yeah, let food be our medicine.
Yes.
Medicine is our food, and food is our medicine. That's what Hippocrates said. Yeah. So
food is medicine for chronic diseases. Okay. And I'm telling you, it's the best. I mean, you look at a lot of agencies out there. I know the Veterans Administration now, they're looking at whole health. Okay. They're looking at doing things just like the 4 quadrants of lifestyle medicine is saying. They're looking at healthy eating. Okay. They're looking at active living. They're looking at a healthy weight, and they're also looking at emotional resilience. They're looking at incorporating this in the veterans and to help them to live a good quality of life. Okay. That's what it's all about. Okay. It's very tough for us because in our society, everything that we do is centered around food. Okay. All of the love, all of the care, and gathering with family, and what we just had Thanksgiving. Okay. Centered around food. And that's great. And we can do all of those things. However, we can do them in a healthy manner. Okay. There are certain people here. Hey, Miss Tiffany. There's Tiffany Wilkinson. Tiffany. Hey. Yep. Tiffany also exercises, and I know many of you do as well. You know, exercised a plant-based feast, if you will, and we did the same thing for plant-based. So people looked at our meals and were like, wow, the food looks so good. And I say, not only does it look good, but it's good for you and it tastes good. Okay. So let me see if we have any more questions down there, Queen, or any more comments.
Let's see. Grace E. Hey, Grace.
Yeah.
Watching from Colorado.
All
we
right.
love you too, Grace. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Definitely. We appreciate all of you all. And again, tonight we just want to talk about what is healthy eating.
Yes.
Right? So don't get it twisted.
Right.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Twisted. Healthy eating is eating predominantly.
But it begins at the root. That's me. I'm sorry.
Fruits, vegetables, potatoes, beans, rice, however you want to do it, smoothie, in a chickpea loaf, whatever you want to do it, make a chickpea salad, whatever. But it's all about eating plants and minimizing or eliminating the meat.
That's right.
The dairy.
Yes.
The added salt, oil, and sugar. Okay.
Yes.
So that's what healthy eating is. And the more we can make those healthy choices, now that we know what healthy eating is, okay, it's not a figment of our imagination. It's not counting carbs. It's not counting the protein and all the macronutrients. It's food.
That's it.
fruits, vegetables,
yes,
potatoes, beans, rice.
yes.
I mean,
yes,
things that we don't need to try to figure out what it is.
yeah. What was the
That's
doctor
what
said?
healthy eating is.
One of the doctors, he's no longer practicing now. He does more of the talks.
Dr. McDougall?
Not Dr. McDougall. I can't recall.
Okay.
What he said it's the food and nothing but the food.
Yes.
Yes. The food.
That's right.
And nothing but the food.
Dr. Clapper.
There you go.
Clapper.
There
Dr.
you go.
Clapper.
Dr. Clapper.
Yes. Dr. Michael Clapper.
He says the food and nothing but the food. That's it. So
that's what it is.
Yes. We just want to mention that to you. So our time is up. We try to really respect your time.
Yes.
We want to make sure that we are here for 30 minutes at the most, bring up a good topic. We do some comments, answer questions if we can. And we just try to do the best we can. We may make it longer at a period of time, but right now we think that the 30 minutes are great because we really respect your time.
Yes.
Okay? And we thank you for joining us.
Yes, Tiffany. Yes, we eat whole foods, no labels needed.
All right.
That takes all the guesswork out.
All the guesswork
out.
That's right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
That's
so,
right.
That's it.
Yes. yes.
Those are the types of foods that we want to center our diet around.
Absolutely.
Foods that we don't need a Latin degree.
That's right.
Or French degree.
That's right.
Or a Greek degree to figure out what the ingredients are.
Don't have to be a biochemist. And you know what? Isn't it amazing how the foods that is in their whole state like that, you don't have to worry about how many carbs, how much protein. It is perfectly balanced.
That's right.
The way it was made. Isn't that awesome?
That's right.
Perfectly balanced.
That's right.
It has the right amount of carbs, right percentage of fats, right percentage of sugars, salts, whatever that is in that food, in its creation, is all that it needs.
That's all.
That is awesome.
When the good Lord created it, he finished it.
He did it.
I mean, folks ask me where you get your protein from.
Yes.
The plants. I don't worry about. I mean, I just eat from the earth.
Exactly.
I keep my plant-based lifestyle real simple.
Yes.
Did it come from the earth?
Yes.
Is there any added oil?
Yes.
Is there any added sugars? Salt?
That's it.
That's it. I keep it simple, right? Is there any added dairy? If it is, I don't eat it. Any added meat, I don't eat it. Just keep it simple. So
we're gonna show a couple of more comments here,
couple more comments.
Infinite love and gratitude.
Bless your heart. Thank you.
So
you and your family is a true treasure to this world. Thank you so much. You are so kind.
Thank you so
we
much.
Appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
We're just grateful.
It's people like you that keep us going.
Yes, we're excited. Yes. And when you find something good, you just want to share it. That's just human nature. When you find something good, you just want to share. And that's what we're all about, just sharing the good news.
Yes. Misty.
What kind of skincare do you do? Misty girl.
I'm laughing, Misty, because when I met Queen, right? When I met Queen, the way you looking at Queen right now, and I know you're not talking about cosmetics and anything like that, but the way you're looking at Queen right now is the way I love Queen to be. No lipstick, no nothing, just plain. Hey.
Well, Misty, my skincare is the food I eat.
That's it.
And I don't eat a lot of high-fat foods.
That's true.
No oil, no added
oils.
Minimize the nuts and all of that.
Yeah, we're 50s and 60s.
And I drink a lot of water.
Yes.
And that's my skincare, girl.
Yes.
So I guess you could say the fruits and vegetables and all that.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah, okay. I hope I answered your question, Misty.
Yes, hopefully.
But that's my skincare, really.
Yes. Oh
really.
Man, I like what Tiffany said. She said if you can't pronounce it, you shouldn't go in your body.
That's so true. And I say if you can't pronounce it, then your body can't recognize it.
Hey, that's right.
You understand what I'm saying? If you can't pronounce it,
that's right.
And you don't know what it is, your body ain't gonna know what it is.
Yeah, that's right.
So apple. I can pronounce it.
I can pronounce it. I know what
syllables,
it is. Absolutely.
It's apple. Done. My body know what it is and recognize everything in it and know what to do with it.
And believe me, believe this, right? Everything else that is not in its true natural form is trying to imitate the natural food. Okay. So when people say, oh, that tastes like ribs. No. It's the other way around. Okay. The plant food was here first. Okay. As far as our consumption. All right. So everything else that's imitated or everything else that's being made and processed It's imitating the natural food.
That is so true.
Okay, so don't get that one twisted. Yeah, that's
so
a good.
True.
Got a lot of good comments there, Queen.
Jill, no.
Yeah,
I've fallen off the wagon in a bad way. I need encouragement. I feel so helpless and defeated.
Oh wow.
Well, first of all, Jill, no, you're on the right path.
Yes, you are.
Right?
Yes, you are.
Because our path to greatness is not perfection.
No, it's not.
It is those bumps.
Those progress
and those
steps.
fall downs and those getting back up.
Yes.
So the mere fact that you're here, Jill,
yes.
You're on the right path.
You're on the right path.
Right? You recognize, hey, I need to do something.
Yes.
I need help.
Yes.
And you can get help, right? And you can do this.
Yes.
Right? Yes. You can let your very next meal, whatever you put in your mouth, be plants.
Yes.
It's just that simple, Jill.
It's the theoretical model of change. Okay. We talked about that maybe a week or two ago. That's right.
You're there. Can do this.
You can do it.
You are worthy.
Yes, you are.
Of making healthy choices.
Yes, you are.
Right?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
And even if you start tomorrow morning and you fall off by lunchtime, you've made the step. So get right back up.
And get back
by dinner. Don't wait for the next day. The very next meal. Okay. And you can always reach out to me and Queen. Always. Say, hey, I just need some encouragement. I need some accountability. Hey, we're here. We're here.
And having support is huge.
Yes, it is.
I will say your home environment has a lot to do with it.
Yes.
It's huge, right? Yeah. So if it's in your house, as Chef AJ say, it's in your mouth. And I know the holiday season is a really, really hard time, but just focus on eating more plants, Jill.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Yes.
You can do this.
Yes, you can.
You're not defeated.
No, you're not.
Right?
No, you're not.
You're not defeated.
Hey, the enemy wants you to feel defeated.
Exactly.
But you know what? You in the group. You see how many people are here responding and looking and encouraging. You're not by yourself.
You're not by yourself.
No, you're not.
You're not.
No, you're not.
You're not. So we believe in you, Jill.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
We are here for you, Jill.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
You can do this, Jill. And you don't look behind you.
No, don't worry about that.
All you have is your right now moment.
That's it.
Your very next meal, let it be health promoting.
Yes.
Okay?
Stay in the present with it, Jill.
Get up.
Yeah. Don't go to the
for a walk tomorrow.
Yes.
Right? Do it.
That's right.
Just tell yourself. You know what? If you tell yourself, I can do this.
Yes.
Guess what? You're right.
You're right.
And you can do it.
That's right.
If you tell yourself, I can't do this.
Right.
Guess what? You're right. So first off, Jill, I want you to change your talk track.
Yes, and that thinking.
Right here.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's right.
And tell yourself, I can do this. I am worthy of making those healthy choices.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Do you think Queen and I have never fallen?
Baby.
I know a lot of people feel we love to be transparent. We love for people to know the real deal. Okay. We fall every day. Some days I don't get the water intake in that I need to get in. But you know what? It don't stop me from drinking that water. It don't stop me from trying. And we want to, let's be together on this. Okay. Let us do this together. We're all falling at some point or another.
Come on.
We all do. Okay.
We all have.
Yeah. Don't just because somebody seem like they haven't fallen short. We've all fallen, Jill, and going to continue to fall. But we're going to be there for each other to lift each other up. Okay. Just like we're going to lift you up, you're lifting us up. And together, we're going to get this done. Together, we'll reach optimal health. Okay.
Yep.
We can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it. Yeah. We believe in you.
You got this, Jill.
Yeah. Yeah. You got it. Absolutely.
Yes.
Man, we have so many
great compliments coming in.
Appreciate you.
Yes.
Who's that? Ramel. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Oh, Lisa. There's Lisa Boyle. Yes. Hey, Lisa. Yep. Much love from Florida.
Yes, yes, we appreciate
we
you.
appreciate you.
Now, so we've really went over our talk time. We appreciate all of y'all for connecting with us.
An apple, Misty. What's the recipe? Okay, wait a minute. I know.
Okay.
Look, if you have to go, then go ahead and go. But I don't want to leave anyone out. If you asked a question, we want to address that. And,
okay.
And Misty Turner, she said, "What's your recipe for great salad dressing? I'm struggling to get my husband away from ranch dressing. Okay. Yes, we do have some great dressings.
Well,
some great dressings.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, Misty. I was a blue cheese kind of girl.
Yeah,
I loved ranch, and I understand when you're trying to transition. I believe Nutmeg Notebook has a ranch dressing.
Yeah,
is it ranch? That you may want to look up Nutmeg Notebook. I have a dressing, but it's nut free.
Yeah,
right. It's the Bodacious. You can go to our website and check that out and try that. But try Googling some. Go to Nutmeg Notebook. I think she recently did a ranch dressing. I think it's either ranch or blue cheese. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember. But check out her website and see what type of dressing she have that would sort of mimic the ranch dressing
with the
creaminess, the lower fat, no dairy, right? So check her out. And we have the Bodacious salad dressing on our website. You can try that. That's more sweet and savory. But just, you know what, love your husband through it. Meet him where he is.
Yes.
Take one step at a time.
One step at a time.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, it's a journey.
Yes,
it's a journey. So check out Nutmeg Notebook.
Yes.
I think it's a ranch dressing. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
But check that out. Okay.
Yes.
So
Lisa Hickman. Hello, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. Thank you for joining us. We
How you doing?
She said,
she said something, Queen. I just wanted to make sure that we didn't skip over. She said, hi. Oh, how do you
get a friend?
Get a friend.
I'm sorry. How do you help a friend to get started?
Yes.
That's a good question.
Yes.
Well, I think the first thing you can do is be the model.
There you go.
You know, don't be a preacher.
There you go.
Just be the model.
Be the model. That's right. That's right.
That's right. Be the model. You can, you know, if they're really interested, you definitely share some documentaries with them.
Share some of your food. Share some of your food.
Share some of your favorite foods, right? And just be the model.
Just be the model.
Be the model.
Yes.
Desserts always work.
Yes.
Plant-based desserts is a great way to expose people, but just be the model. And information. I think information is key. Because after a while, excitement and motivation sort of wears off. But I think information is what kept me in the game especially early on. I just dove into the information and just made myself aware of really what food, the effects that food has on our body. So, but I would say be kind. I would say be that model, right?
Yes.
Share some of your favorite foods. Watch documentaries. Just be supportive. All those things that you needed when you transition, right? And
you don't want to be the food miser.
No,
even if your friends are sitting there eating something that's totally off the radar from what you normally eat, that's okay. I used to tell people that all the time when I was deployed. They would always try to go to the other side of the table, and I would tell them, "Hey, don't turn me into the food miser. Don't sit up here and think that I've never eaten what you're eating right now. I have." So it's okay. We can sit together and still communicate together. And eventually, they will come to a point where they say, I really need to do something. What are you doing? How did you do it? And then that's when you pour your love out on them. Pour your love out on them. Don't make them throw up with information. Don't gag them. Just pour your love out on them and show them. My dissertation was what? The modeling behavior of plant-based parents raising their children to be healthy eaters. Okay. So that's what I wrote in my dissertation. So modeling behavior, the social learning theory is everything, because typically most people do things based on they've what they've seen, okay, in other people, whether parents, whether they were friends or peers or whatever, but that's how it all happens. That's how we learn. Yeah, absolutely. So
that's so true.
So many.
So again, we appreciate.
Oh yes, Nutmeg Notebook. Has the vegan ranch dressing.
There you go.
Yes, there you
so
go.
Nutmeg Notebook, Tiffany.
Yeah.
Has an amazing ranch dressing. I haven't tried
Bridget,
it yet, but it looks amazing. Hey, Bridget.
Hey,
thank
Bridget
you,
said
Bridget.
They
Nutmeg Notebook.
They have a good one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have so many new people joining us. Christine Roper.
But hey, Chris.
That's my sissy all the way from Florida. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Thank you for joining us live. Michelle, God bless you. God bless you, Michelle. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
And the Forbidden Tree. Hello from Texas. And then we're going to let y'all go. Hello to you guys from Fort Worth, Texas. Okay. Not sure what I missed, honey, but hit the replay.
That's
all good.
That's right.
We just had a little talk about healthy eating. Exactly what is healthy eating. But I'll definitely go back and listen and play the playback. I'm always blessed to listen to you both. Well, God bless you. We appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
And we have went way over our time, but you guys were engaging with us, and we love that.
Hey, if we missed your comment or if we missed, please, charge it to our head, not our hearts. We're trying to get to the point where we can answer. We love the dialogue. This is the best. This is the best segment that we've had on healthy habits, healthy life. I mean, this is it right here. We love that. This is where you learn when you interact and you dialogue with one another. And guess what? This is a great networking place. You can learn and talk to other people from other places that have been plant-based for quite some time. We have some chefs up here. I know Tiffany Wilkinson. She's an awesome chef. Amazing chef.
Out on Instagram.
Check her out. Yes.
Facebook, all of that, right?
Yes.
So we appreciate each and every one of you for joining us. Hope you was able to get a pearl on with this talk this evening.
Absolutely.
And we're going to bring it to a close now.
Yes. Oh, we're going to tell you about next week. Next week. Yes. Okay. Next week, we're going to be talking about active living. Okay, that's the second quadrant in the 4 quadrants of lifestyle medicine. Okay, and it's going to be active living. So we're going to tie that one together next week. So come on and join us at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Okay, well, we're going to talk about active living. Okay, the attributes of that and why is it so important. Okay, to exercise that.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, we're going to bring it to a close. We appreciate each and every one of you. And always remember. Our health is our wealth,
man.
So let's get to the root of obtaining and sustaining it. By doing what? Making healthy choices,
which creates healthy habits. So that we can live a healthy lifestyle.
That's right.
Awesome, man. I love you, man. We love you.
Love you guys. Take care.
Bye-bye.